Popular with women. Oh, it absorbs.
This is an old phone that I had sitting on top of the car. This was like last spring or something. And I forgot because it was the dark side was on top of the car. Didn't see how, that's why I got a red one. But instead of putting it this way, I put it that way. So I couldn't see it, and I got in the car and I pulled off and drove away, and then later came back and then I had run over it. I have since got a different one. So that's a red one as well. But we've got the base unit and the phone. Let's take it apart and see what's inside. Okay, I undid all the screws. Let's see what's inside this little puppy. If I can open it, let's see what's inside. You can unsolder that and use these parts. And then here's a little tiny eeny weeny, looks like a little square electronic spider. It's probably has all kinds of cool information on it. Oh, and little teeny tiny, can you see those? The little teeny tiny. This was pretty interesting actually. Yeah, this is wasted. It's pretty much gone. Unless, I don't think there's anything usable on here unless I would unsolder these parts, but I wouldn't know what to do with them. And then the speaker here. Probably could use the speaker for something. I don't know. We'll make up our mind. Okay, how do I get this part open? I guess I'll find out. I used a screwdriver for leverage. Crack this puppy open, and what do we have? A lot of really cool looking parts. Okay, we've got, I don't know if you can see them, they're the same color as the circuit board. They're capacitors. They have little lines on them. The colors of the lines have numbers correlated to them. I don't remember them. My father taught that to me when I was a little kid, along with Morse code and all that other cool stuff that you get to learn when your dad's an electronic engineer. So the number of these capacitors has to do with the color on here. Silver, black, black, brown. Whatever that number is. Oh, and there's little tiny, on the circuit board itself, numbers. 8943. Maybe that's... No, that can't be the number because there's two, unless that's black and blue. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4 capacitors. 3 different kind of resistors, another capacitor. Oh, look, there's a fuse. I don't know if you can see it. It's up here. It's a fuse. And what is this? Another screw. Dang, this thing is just loaded with screws. It probably is just holding this black to the red part together. There's a button here that sends out a pitch. So if you have the receiver off and you press the button, that you can locate your handset. Oh, look. Here's the button, and it has a little tiny light that lights up when your thing's charging, and it's rubbery and it's weird and it's cool. I don't think that there's anything. And this here, this little, that's the antenna to send the signals out to the handset. So I'll give you an example. Okay. Right now it says there's a light up here on here. It says charging up here on the handset. And it's sitting on the base. And if I pick it up, the charging button has ceased to light. But I can push this button here. It sends a signal to the handset so I can locate it if I put it down somewhere and forget where it is. See? Pretty cool, huh? And then if I'm using it, then this light lights up in use. Pretty cool, huh? Let's go back to the inside of the phone. Well, that's pretty much it. I know that's not terribly interesting, and I should be putting up Christmas lights. This is the third day that I haven't been able to do it yet. I do have one thing up, and then cleared the space for the Christmas tree, but I haven't done anything. There's another box full of lights that I gotta find, and I don't really remember where I put them. I know where they're supposed to be, but they don't seem to be there. So I guess I'm going to have to do that. I really do need to get on the ball and at least get stuff cleaned up a little bit so it looks a little more, not homes and gardens and best housekeeping, probably like best hovel keeping. Homes and hovels and garden. Yeah. It seems like it's really, really late, but it's only 6:30 at night, so I just had a nice strong coffee. Perhaps I'll actually get something done. We'll see. Catch you later. Upward and onward.